Tom Smith was the kind of personality people noticed instantly. Someone whose humor filled a room just as easily as his mechanical talent filled a workshop with remarkable custom builds. On television, he appeared confident, energetic, and endlessly creative, turning worn-out vehicles into eye-catching machines while making audiences laugh along the way. To viewers, it seemed like everything in his life was moving in the right direction. Yet, behind the scenes, the story was far more complicated. The rise and challenges surrounding Tom Smith became closely tied to the reality series Misfit Garage, a program that showcased both his talent and the unexpected twists in his career. The show aired on Discovery Channel and was created as a spin-off from the highly popular automotive series Fast and Loud. The concept followed a group of skilled mechanics who decided to launch their own business after leaving Gas Monkey Garage, a well-known custom car shop located in Dallas. Among those mechanics were Tom Smith and Jordan Butler, who partnered with Thomas Weeks and Scott McMillan to create a new workshop called Fired Up Garage. The series premiered in October 2014 and was produced by Pilgrim Studios, with executive production involvement from Craig Pelagian, Richard Rawlings, Eddie Rowitter, and Craig Kaufman. Long before television fame, Tom Smith's story began in Ohio, though much of his childhood unfolded in Georgia. From an early age, he showed curiosity about how things worked. He would take objects apart just to study their mechanics, even if he could not always put them back together. Alongside his hands-on curiosity, Tom also had a surprising academic side. He performed well in school and even placed third in a state spelling competition, showing that his personality blended technical curiosity with sharp wit and intelligence. His interest in cars developed through time spent in a family garage, where he worked with his uncle. One unforgettable childhood story involved a 1974 Pontiac Granville that Tom attempted to drive at around 10 years old. With no experience behind the wheel, the adventure ended with a crash into a police vehicle after he was pulled over for joyriding. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt, but the incident became one of those humorous yet formative memories that reflected his adventurous nature. Later, at age 12, Tom moved in with his grandmother, and after graduating high school, he returned to Ohio to open a small auto shop in a rough neighborhood. During this period, Tom developed strong opinions about cars, especially his preference for Ford vehicles. While many local enthusiasts favored Chevrolet models, he chose a 1967 Ford Galaxie 40 convertible, joking that he preferred not to ride over a cliff in a Chevy. Around this time, a major influence entered his life: Carl Parsons, a respected engine specialist in regional racing circles. Parsons recognized Tom's potential and mentored him in advanced engine performance and diagnostic techniques, shaping his approach to mechanical craftsmanship. Tom often spoke nostalgically about older engines, describing them as works of art compared to modern computerized systems. He enjoyed diagnosing mechanical problems through observation and experience, rather than electronic scanners. This appreciation for traditional engineering became a defining trait of his personality, and later appeared frequently in his television appearances. Before reaching national recognition, Tom worked various jobs, including repairing television towers before eventually relocating to Texas, where he refined his skills building hot rods and performance vehicles. His professional turning point came when he joined Gas Monkey Garage, placing him directly in the spotlight of Fast and Loud. His humor quickly made him a fan favorite, but his time there ended abruptly in 2014, according to interviews and media reports. The conflict began after Tom and Jordan allowed a fan to take a photo near one of Rawlings' vehicles. A disagreement with management escalated, and both mechanics were dismissed. While accounts differ on the exact details, the incident became the catalyst for their next chapter. Rather than ending his career, the setback pushed Tom toward a new opportunity. Together with Jordan Butler, Scott McMillan, and Thomas Weeks, he launched Fired Up Garage, which became the foundation for Misfit Garage. Starting from scratch proved difficult. The shop lacked the resources and brand recognition of Gas Monkey Garage, and the team faced skepticism from loyal Fast and Loud viewers. Even so, the rivalry between the two garages generated strong public interest, with interviews and social media exchanges fueling speculation about ongoing tensions. Tom's personality remains central to the show's appeal. His humor, creative thinking, and deep appreciation for classic automotive craftsmanship stood out in nearly every episode. One memorable moment involved his dramatic rant about finding a metric bolt in a classic American engine. For Tom, the issue symbolized more than just a technical mismatch, represented the blending of modern practices into what he considered traditional mechanical artistry. His exaggerated storytelling style turned even small mechanical frustrations into entertaining television moments. Outside the garage, Tom revealed another surprising side of his life: stand-up comedy. He performed at venues such as the Dallas Improv and other local clubs, demonstrating that his on-screen humor was not scripted but rooted in real performance experience. This dual identity as both mechanic and comedian made him one of the most recognizable personalities associated with Misfit Garage. Despite the show's popularity, the business side of Fired Up Garage presented ongoing challenges. Custom car restorations often carry slim profit margins, meaning the television exposure itself became the primary revenue driver. As the series progressed, cast changes began to occur. Jordan Butler eventually departed. Scott McNillan shifted focus to his own shop, and other members moved on due to creative differences and business pressures. These transitions gradually changed the dynamic that originally defined the show. By 2018, uncertainty surrounded the future of Misfit Garage. Although discussions of additional seasons circulated, no continuation materialized after the sixth season. Like many reality series, production decisions depended heavily on ratings, advertising value, and evolving network strategies. While the program did not reach the long-term scale of some competing automotive shows, it maintained a dedicated fan base who appreciated its humor and unconventional builds. In the years that followed, Tom Smith continued pursuing creative outlets. During the COVID-19 pandemic, he remained active through live comedy sessions and social media engagement. He also spent time assisting animal rescue efforts, transporting dogs, and supporting local volunteer initiatives. These activities revealed a more personal side of his character, one that extended beyond entertainment and mechanical work. Tom has occasionally hinted at future television projects, suggesting that his story may not be finished. Whether through comedy, custom car builds, or new media ventures, he remains connected to the passions that shaped his career. His journey reflects both the opportunities and unpredictability that come with reality television fame. While Misfit Garage introduced him to millions of viewers, it was his resilience, humor, and lifelong fascination with cars that ultimately defined his path.